Hello men and gentle ladies, and welcome to a series of videos covering SvS Prep and SvS itself. Now you may notice from the date in the top left that this was actually recorded during the previous SvS Prep a few weeks ago, and that's because currently, on this actual date when it's released, I'm on holiday in the US. So yay for me. So I've recorded this in advance to help you prepare for the next SvS Prep, and I think this will be coming out the week before SvS Prep, so hopefully it will give you some time to get ready for it and know exactly what you need to focus on. Now across this series of videos, I'll be covering all 5 days of prep as well as the SvS day itself. And for each day, walk through what both me and my alliance focus on each of those days, what we save for those days. So let's start with day 1, and we can go and have a look and see today what we can do to gain points. So we can use Chief Charms to get points, we can use Refined Fire Crystals, Fire Crystal Shards, and then Speedups for construction, research, training, and expert skills. So you can use all of these things today and get points for them, but personally, I wouldn't. Because some of these things will show up on other days and are better used on those days when there might be less chance to score as many points. So personally, I would only focus on one particular thing. And you can probably work out what that is based on what today is called, because today is the City Construction Day. So today is all about construction. Now you can see right now that I've just been given the position for Vice President, which is going to give me a boost to my construction speed. So in our state, we talk to the President and the Minister of the Interior, and we request a certain time slot so that we can then do our construction in that time. Because what you want to do is do your construction when you have the most buffs available, when you have that construction speed lowered as much as possible. So this has given me that boost. But if we look in the top left, you can see that there are currently 2 boosts that are being used. So we have the 3 buffs that we get from the Vice President position. We don't really care about the research and the training speed as much at the moment, but we do care about that 10% reduction in construction speed. And you can see that we also have the President skill that's been used, the one that again gives us that 10% decrease in construction speed, called mercantilism? I've never heard that word in my life. Is it mercantilism? Mercantilism? What is this word? But both of these give me that overall 20% reduction in my construction speed. But what I also want to do is get 2 more buffs. So I'm going to go to my pets. So I'm not going to activate it straight away because it only lasts for 5 minutes. So I want to make sure that I'm definitely ready. And the other thing I'm going to use is my Chief Order, which is the one in the middle right there called Double Time, which again gives me a 20% reduction to my construction speed. So all of these things need to be used in conjunction with each other because it's going to mean you can do more construction in less time. And today my focus is going to be on the marksman camp, because in order to upgrade to fire crystal level 7, I need to have the embassy and the marksman camp to level 6. My embassy is currently almost there, almost at level 6, SC6. So my focus today is going to be all on the marksman camp. Now, what I'd also say is when you upgrade these to not immediately use your speed up straight away, give a chance for a couple of people to give their alliance helps to reduce that time. So I'm going to try and do that now. I've got less pressure today because I don't have that many fire crystals to do. So I may not even get this all the way to FC6, but let's see how far we can get. So let's now go and use that Chief Order. If I can find it. There we go, the Chief Order. We're going to use that Double Time. We're then going to activate the pet, which again gives us that 15% reduction this time. And we are now going to start upgrading. So let's finish that training and let's upgrade. So you can see I don't have a whole lot to do, so we'll do as many as we can. We'll upgrade that. Get my points, send for help. Give it a few seconds, try and get a few helps. We're not getting any. At least one, come on, one person. Right, we're going to have to skip this because I don't have time. So we're going to speed these up. And we're getting points every time we use speed ups as well as using these fire crystals. So we're getting a lot of points for this today. Get help. Oh, we did get an extra one that time. Oh, we got 2. Look at this. Actually, I think that said 5. Can't count. So we'll speed that up. We'll do another one. Ask for help again. Wait a couple of seconds. We've got a couple more helps. Go and speed that up again. Do another research. What am I talking about? Construction. Try and get a few more helps going in. Only 5. Ideally, you want to do this when you've got a lot of people online, but you can't always work that way because you want to get the vice president position whenever you can. And if people aren't online at that time, then it is what it is. So we'll then use some more speed ups. And we are going to get it to FC6, which is great. And we'll finish that. So we've got our marksman camp to FC6. Now how many refined fire crystals have I got left? I'm just going to speed this up just to see. Actually, I'll do my infantry instead. So I do have enough to do one of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll speed that up. I can't do another one because I need one more refined fire crystal, but what I could do is just go and get one more. It's costing me 20 fire crystals to do that. I can't speak. And then we'll go and do this final one. And there we have it. That's all I'm going to do today. I'm not going to focus on anything else. So we can now go and see how many points I've got in SvS itself. So I've only got 2.5 million points. I'm only up to rank 256. It's not particularly great. This is never really my strongest day because I don't have too many fire crystals. I've used a lot of them to focus on my War Academy, which I'm going to be using later this week or tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my research for my infantry, my Helios infantry troops. So this is it. So I can go and claim all my rewards. I'll go and claim the Alliance rewards and go and claim my rewards. And that is literally me done. We can go and have a look at the points today. It's not going well. This is the first prep. I think we've won our last 3 consecutive preps. So this is the first one in a while that we're not winning. Hopefully we can claw it back. We're not too far behind, but hopefully over the next few days we can get some more points. Now, if you've done all of your construction and you haven't hit those tiered rewards, so if you haven't got all the way to this one or this one, if you do have Valeria, if you haven't managed to get to that by doing your construction, then you can use some of these things to make sure you get to the tiered rewards. But if for some reason you haven't got there, then do your best to get there because you do want to make sure you get rewards for using these things. So do your construction today. You're going to have that construction boost, hopefully, that's been chosen by the president. So this is the day to do your construction, no other day. So if you plan to do it another day, don't do all of your construction today. Speed it all up today and then leave everything for the next few days. Now, one of the other things to talk about, which I just mentioned a second ago, is one of the experts, and that is Valeria. And it's because she gives you a boost in points that you get for SvS Prep. So currently I have her first skill. In fact, we'll go and have a look at it in the Dawn Academy just so we can see her skills more fully. So go and have a look at Valeria. And you can see I've only got one of her skills. The other ones do give you great benefits and give you more rewards. I just currently don't have them yet. But the first one gives you a percentage boost to the points that you get in SvS. So you can see that currently I'm getting an extra 8% points for everything that I earn in SvS. So every single day, whatever points I get, she's adding 8%. So this becomes very important for your state, not just for you individually, but for your state as a whole. This should be something that you should be focusing on, particularly if you are a spender and you use a lot in SvS Prep. This is going to just give you more of a boost. And regardless anyway, even if you're free to play, this should be something you should be focusing on because SvS is so important and winning SvS Prep should be a focus for every single state. So hopefully you have this leveled up to a decent level so you are seeing a little bit of a benefit. Now, the second skill is something that I don't have, but hopefully I will get to it soon, possibly even this week when I work on my experts. But this one just increases the Sunfire tokens you earn every time you pick up those tiered rewards. Every time you pick up those tiered rewards, you're going to get some Sunfire tokens. By having this upgraded, you're just going to get more tokens and you're going to be able to spend them in the SvS shop, which we can go have a look at. I don't know if it's called the SvS shop actually. Oh yeah, State of Power shop. So you can use those tokens to buy things in here. And you'll also get an extra item. So you have 3 exclusive items at the top. I believe you'll get a 4th once you unlock that skill. Imagine the more you level it up, the better the item will be that shows up in the shop. And her 2 other skills work on SvS itself, so the actual battles. So we'll focus more on those in the video that focuses on the actual battle, which will take place this Saturday. So that's it. That's SvS Prep Day 1 done. For me, I won't be focusing on anything else today. If you do focus on other things, that's okay. But across the next few days, I'm going to tell you what days it might be better to use those things on, such as charms and Speedups for your research, which, spoiler alert, will be tomorrow. So yeah, in the next few videos, I'll cover what to use on each of those days and how best to score the most amount of points for you, but also give your state the best chance of winning SvS Prep. So make sure you do subscribe if you want to see more of those videos and to get the most out of SvS in your state. And hopefully I'll see you in that next video. And as at the time that this video has been released, I will be on holiday in America. I wonder what I'll be eating tonight.